Everyday Heroes is brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
In tonight's Everyday Heroes, somebody else doing some really good stuff. This time it's a man who spends countless hours making sure others in our community are clothed and fed. I want you to meet George Kaufer.
So how can we help you today?
Clothing and food.
I can just imagine George Kaufer has asked that very question thousands of times.
Good morning.
That's because Kaufer is helping thousands of families every year. And this is a guy who's supposed to be retired.
Well, we're here to help you.
Thank you so much.
George is the president of FISH Vancouver. That's short for Friends in Service to Humanity. And humanity is on prominent display here. They provide free food and clothing to anybody who needs it. Nobody, absolutely nobody, is turned away. They help 50 to 60 families daily. Nearly half are kids.
How about some bread and butter?
Yeah, please.
George started here 8 years ago when his wife Joanne, a volunteer at the time, convinced him to hop aboard.
I thought, well, I'll try it for a couple years. And I found it was very enjoyable. It was something really meaningful to do. This is where the clothing comes in.
So meaningful that George now pours his heart and soul into this place. Patsy Rushing has watched George's compassion blossom like a flower. She turned to fish 30 years ago while raising 2 boys alone. Now she owns an estate sale company. Any clothes that don't sell go to George and fish.
He just spends more hours than I can imagine, I'm sure. And it's all just because he wants to do it and he knows it's a good cause.
FISH doesn't get any government support. It's funded entirely by community contributions, and they have 80 volunteers. In his humble fashion, George says they're the ones who keep this place going.
Everyday heroes are these folks. I'm just part of the group, really. Yeah. And we have very dedicated folks that work with us. Some have been with us for 25 years.
And they will all tell you it's the human touch that George brings to the job that makes him so special.
Morning. Morning. How are you doing?
He knows the number of people who need help today is skyrocketing, and he's there for them.
Suits, dress shirts, work clothes.
All right. Well, glad you stopped by.
Thanks.
Glad we can be able to help you.
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. About 214 families came in February that had never been to a food bank before. So they say the recession is over, but you ask these folks and they will question that.
And that's exactly why George Kaufer is here, day after day, weekend after weekend, helping a community that needs him now more than ever. And again, FISH Vancouver accepts everybody, no questions asked. If you'd like to donate to FISH or you need their help, we have more information on the hot link section of our website, KATU.com.